Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? As you guys saw, I made a 6'8" small forward do-it-all Swiss Army knife build to play in the random reg. I actually made this build specifically for the solo rec just to be able to do whatever the team needs me to do. What ended up happening these first few games is I was a dunk machine on this build. 93 driving dunk, 80 vertical. I put a lot of driving dunks on this build that I haven't really been using all year. You know, some of the dunks you equip, they can get you blocked, but it is July. I decided to have some fun, and in today's video, you're going to see me doing all kinds of dunks in traffic on the fast break. You guys can see good defense by my team. I don't end up getting the ball on the fast break right there. You know, I was hoping maybe he would throw up a lob, but people tend to not really do that. They're trying to get their bucket. I got to get the steal, get a dunk off by myself. You can see the rebounding and putting that 75 pass act to work. Now, a lot of people, when they make locks, when they make wings, even some people with their guards, you don't have a lot of pass act on those type of builds. A lot of people just go with 60. Some will go with even lower. You can see right here, fast break, getting put in a bit of a contact. Looked like it was going to be open. He ends up getting on my hip. Get a nice dunk off that, like I was saying. A lot of people just completely disregard pass act, but 75 is the minimum for any build. I mean, you got to be able to throw the fast break. You can see they end up losing me. I'm wide open for three. Starting off the game pretty hot, waiting at the top of the key for the ball. Ends up hitting me. Hit a little jab step right there. I wonder if the jab step's going to be like it is in NBA 2K25 and 2K26. You guys let me know. I wouldn't call it OP, but you can definitely get some easy shots off with it right here. Once again, I mean, if I see any type of space to go for the drive, I'm going to do it right here. That definitely should not have been a make, but 2K25 is going to 2K25, and he blocks my shot into the goal. Out once again, little 360 right here. Another thing too, man, I'm hoping for NBA 2K26. There used to be badges where you would get more takeover for doing a flashy dunk on the break. If we could bring that back, man, I would love to see it. Halftime, we're actually down 3 points. I'm 7 for 8. Team not doing too hot. I'm going to do what I can to make sure we win this game. And this is what really opens up those drives, man. Being able to shoot the ball from mid, from 3, be automatic is going to make it to where my defender's not just going to be in the paint the whole game. Hits me a little bit late, does not matter. That is the Giannis dunk package right there. My favorite dunk package in the game. I put it on any build. My centers, my forwards. It gets you really good standing dunk animations where you can rely on that consistently. You don't have to put up a close shot when you have a high driving dunk. And look at this, man. Hits me a little bit late. I just turned around, yam it on this guy. If I went with one of those builds that just have the high driving dunk and low standing dunk, I would get about half the dunks that I'm actually able to get on this build. Having that higher standing dunk gets you access to a lot more driving dunk packages like the Ben Simmons, like the Giannis. Not all of those, you know, the Ben Simmons is nothing crazy. But in my experience, you can't have too many standing dunk packages on your build. It's always going to help you get more of those animations. Nice little blitz steal right here. I'm just going to run it up myself. I tried to throw the lob. You can see it ends up being more of an overhead pass. I'm not too sure what's up with that. Check this out, man. Little putback dunk animation. And in random reg, you have so many opportunities to get putback dunks, and you're going to see in a future game, I can get a lot of them right here. Throw it up court. Starting off this game a lot hotter than the last. Once again, man, ends up rolling off the rim. I'm getting a free rebound, a free dunk. It's beautiful for the stats, beautiful for the takeover. Even though I'm using the takeover, I don't even have unlocked. Going to that dribble pull-up as I have some space right here. I regret not making a build like this sooner. Now, NBA 2K25 had a problem where you had guards, you had bigs, and you had locks. There wasn't really a lot of room for a build like this. You know, if you're playing with your boys, someone's a point guard, someone's a center. They kind of want to have somebody who's defensive. They don't really need somebody that's a post-scoring, slashing, you know, not super good lock. I'm still pretty decent with defense, but it's definitely not a lockdown build. It's just hard to make a build like this fit in. Now, if you're playing a more casual mode like the random reg, then obviously you're going to be able to make it work a lot better because sometimes the point guard's not that good. You don't really need to be a lockdown, and more offense is always better. Now, if you have 5 players on the court that can't play defense, you might be in for a long game. But even worse than that is players that can't play any offense. I've been a point guard where all of my teammates cannot make an open shot. They can't create anything, so I'm kind of stuck just having to make something happen in the half court, and at the same time, I got 4 people cutting. As a center, I'm in a situation where I gotta set screens, watch nothing happen for the whole play, and they throw me the ball with 4 seconds left just to throw up a post hook, a post fade, which, hey man, I mean, I make a career off those type of shots, so I'm not complaining right here. It's the same old thing, man. Go into that KD dribble pull up. If they don't jump, that's gonna say open right here. A little weird catch. You would think that I'm looking for the shot. Absolutely not, man. Gonna go right in with that LeBron James dunk. Thought he was gonna hit me with the lob right here. Ends up going to somebody else. I try to get out of his way. Unfortunately, he's already surrounded by 3 people. He makes the right pass. I'm able to knock down the shot. Check this out. Little jab step right at it. 3 people in the paint. The dunk meter in NBA 2K25 is not as bad as a lot of people said. Check this out too, man. A little Devin Booker hop jumper for the 3. I'm excited for NBA 2K26 dunk meter showing the green window once again. I think they might get it right in NBA 2K26 this year. If you had a small guard on you, you could dunk on him consistently. You just didn't really know what the dunk meter window size was. Maybe in NBA 2K26, it's going to be similar, but you'll be able to actually see the dunk. As I get an X button dunk animation right there, he throws me a lob for a contact animation. I'm going to show you guys the animations I'm using on this build, all the dunks, so if you guys want to copy it, you definitely can. NBA 2K25 only has about a month left, so make sure to have some fun before the game's over. Use some annies that you haven't used, put a whole bunch of dunks on. Let me know if you guys want to see a few more videos on this build, on my 7.3, any other builds before we officially retire them. If you guys did enjoy the video, if you do want to drop a like, subscribe, of course, I do appreciate it a ton, man. Big plans for NBA 2K26. Big ideas for builds that I want to go with, especially if what I hear about the builder is going to be true. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I'm out.